Okay, so today's look is a lot different to the first upload I did. We are in a probably more natural lighting. I'm not as orange as I was before. So I tried to do a cut crease because someone asked me to do a cut crease. I'm not mentioning any names. Clara. So I thought I would give the wee cut crease a go and make it a lot easier than it kind of looks sometimes. I tried to do like a more wearable look, but I went way off piste and we have gone with some New Year's Eve crazy explosion, Jamie, Genevieve, I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, I don't know, I kind of like it. I added some little faux freckles, can you tell? Yeah, I hope you like this video. I appreciate all the love I got on Instagram for the last video, family, friends, everyone talking about it and asking me to do different videos, so it means the world to me. Like I said before, I have no idea what I'm doing still. I'm just winging it, basically. Literally, I'm winging it. So thank you for watching. Please, if you have a YouTube account, subscribe. That would be the world. Because I have, I think, I went up about 10 subscribers, which is amazing. Like, honestly, I'm not doing this for social media love or anything. I'm doing it because when I wear makeup on a day-to-day basis, not normally like this, people always ask, oh, how did you do that? How did you get that glitter? How did you do that wing? How did you do the eyebrows? Blah, blah, blah. And they're not perfect, but this is how I do it. And the reason I started this channel is to just show people how I do what I do, so I don't have to explain it to you all in person. So, thank you for watching. Here's how I did it. So today I decided to use a different base for my eyes, and it's an inexpensive one. It is Revolution Conceal and Define in C3, and it's the same one I use on my face. So if I'm doing my makeup normally, and I'm not wearing it for a long time or I'm not too bothered about it, I will always just do a concealer for my base instead of using my other one that's a little bit more expensive. And I use my same flat brush to pat it on. Okay, so the palette I'm using today is a new one I've got, and it's called Identity. I got it from Beauty Bay for, I believe, £25. It's really inexpensive for the amount of eyeshadows in here. They're amazing quality. I mean, look at this. So these are all base colours, transition colours, crease colours, liner colours, and there's a couple more. Like a pop, so like all your like light hitting pigments and all your highlight colours, which you actually can use as face highlights as well. And possibly not the green one, but I don't know. So that is what you get for, I think, £25, which is absolutely amazing. And you get a big mirror on the top as well, which is always ideal. So the first colour I'm going to use is a transition colour, and it's that one right there. I've used it quite a lot. It's really a good shade to use for a transition, obviously. So once I'm done this step, it should look something a little like that. And it's just to diffuse the crease colour. So the brush I'm going to use is a MAC 227, and it looks like this, and I use it for all of my crease work. And look, I always concentrate the colour to this sort of part, the mid part of my eye. I'm going to follow the natural shape of my eye and kind of wing it out slightly. And as I'm doing this, it's always little circular motions, and I'm not holding the brush hard, I'm just really gently circle, 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 circle. And I can actually feel like the top of my eyeball, my natural crease, and I'm just working the colour in there. And when I'm looking in a mirror, I can always see where I'm going to wing it out to. So always, don't just look straight on, you need to see what it's going to look like from the side. So once I'm happy with where I've put my transition colour, I'm going to use a 228 Luxe Crease Brush by Zoeva. And it's only got product on it because it's from blending out this side. So same thing, just the circular motions at the top of where I've done the colour here. I'm almost pushing up the last bits of product just to kind of give it that blurred effect. When I get to the wing here, instead of doing the circles, I'm just kind of doing a back and forth motion. So this part where you're blending is really what's going to make your eye makeup look the best it can possibly be, because you're just kind of making it look more seamless. So once I'm happy with my transition colour, I'm going to use this kind of burgundy maroony colour in my crease. I'm going to keep that quite low down and blend it into the colour I just used then. So once I'm happy with the colour in there, I'm going to use my blending brush just to blend the two colours together. So for the next part, we're going to kind of semi-cut a crease like this. And I'm going to use a Detail Shader Brush by Zoeva and the concealer that I had before. It's important that you go a little bit higher than your actual crease, because if you stay below your crease and you say you're putting glitter on the concealer, every time you open and shut your eyes, you're going to transfer a line above of your glitter. So it's important to always just go and open and shut your eyes and make sure you're not transferring. So I'll always go a little bit higher and keep doing that to check I'm on the right track. Now I'm not doing this massively neat because I know I'm going to be putting a pigment on top, so I know it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. As long as I'm going above that crease line. Now I know this brush isn't the normal kind of brush that you would do to do a cut crease, but anything flat and rounded like this you can do it with, so you don't have to go out and buy a really expensive brush just to do a cut crease. You can use what you've got, which is what I thought I'd show you. So I'm then going to take the colour that was left on the last brush I used and just push the eyeshadow in slightly more and blend it into the concealer. Just maybe taking a little product if I need it. I then take the flat of the brush and I push the concealer into the eyeshadow side to blend them together. So next I'm taking Heavy Metal Glitter by Urban Decay, and it's called Distortion, and it looks like this. And I'm going to apply it with the brush it came with. Once I've applied the glitter, I'm now going to take Mermaze by Peaches and Cream, and I'm going to use the dampness of the glitter I've just put on just to set Mermaze in, so it looks like this. And it's the most amazing pigment ever. It looks so cool, look at that. So next up I'm taking the Kat Von D tattoo liner in black, and I'm just going to draw a winged line. I'm just trying to clean up under my eye now, and I'm just going to use a dab of concealer and my 322 brow brush that looks like this. It's a little angle brush, and I'm just going to use it to take some of this concealer here and do a small line right under my liner just to sharpen it up. Like so. And the rest I'm just going to dab away with my sponge. I'm now going to add some So Kylie lashes, and they look like this.